So wicket made it. 89 for 5. Maximum reward.
सर कितना ओवर में कितना मारना है?
हो गया भाई, 6 ओवर है बस। मारना तो कुछ भी नहीं है, 6 ओवर है।
6 ओवर में कितना है?
68 है। हाँ नहीं दिया।
स्टंप है क्या?
हाँ स्टंप था लेकिन नहीं दिया। इंडिया 5 डाउन।
छोड़ दे, हो गया।
Extend the game by half an hour, but 8 wickets have fallen.
अब नेक्स्ट मैच में चेंजेस देखो।
2 बॉल खेला था, तीसरे पे शॉट। एक करुणा यार आएगा। रहना का प्लेस पे। और वो भी जयंत यादव को भी निकालेगा। हर बॉल मारने के लिए नहीं होती। और कौन है?
मुरली विजय को भी शायद।
नहीं मुरली विजय को वो रहेगा।
कितने विकेट हो गए?
अगर ये इनिंग्स में साहा नहीं खेला तो उसको बैठा देंगे।
पार्थिव पटेल है टीम पे।
बुला लेते हैं उसको। लास्ट टाइम बुला लिए थे ना, इसे उठा के। बॉलर कौन है?
बॉलर विकी।
10 पर ले लिया, उठाते ही छोड़ दिया। मतलब विकी यानी कौन?
Another 5 wickets score, maybe 10 wickets in the match, if not more. No, don't settle there. You could get 15.
5 more overs to
the
go.
ball up for a 5 for a 10, but that was started by I think Jason Gillespie and Glenn McGrath
Before T.
as the batsman.
No, I'm talking about this.
They come up with something for the bowlers, and they came up with putting the ball up in the air. It was the 97 Ashes series they might have started with that. It was a good initiative.
बहुत short था।
Stephen O'Keefe, ever since he changed hands yesterday, you think about his first 9 overs, none for 30. Since he's changed hands, I think he's got, what's he got here? He's got 10 for 35 since he's changed hands yesterday. I think he's got a cape on. I think he looks like Superman.
धीरे मार ले।
It's 91 for 5.
बोलिए वो बाला ले आया। फटाफट चाहिए। तेरी जाए कपिल गौरव। फटाफट। क्या माइक्रोसॉफ्ट और इंडिया का दोनों का सेम है कंडीशन। भाई बैट्समैन नेम, न्यू बैट्समैन नेम,
बैट्समैन नेम।
4 for 29. Steve O'Keefe in the second innings. 6 in the first.
पोस्ट के साथ ऐसे ही देख के
It's gone through. Taken on the full by Ridhiman Saha.
मार ले रे साहा, 60-70 मार ले। जगह बची भी रहती तेरी।
इज्जत बचा लो, बस उतना ही बहुत है।
The ball steady squares the full toss.
पार्थिव पटेल को
No
लेके
one
आएंगे।
other than that.
इसको बिठा के।
This is the difference between Jadeja and Steve O'Keefe that we've spotted here.
He's not aggressive and all, but he can stay on the wicket.
Steve O'Keefe has got wickets. Yeah, just a little evidence of Jadeja to right hand. And the red spot is crucial because most balls would have pitched there. Just about good length. That was his general length compared to O'Keefe. It's been a lot fuller. You can see those red spots a little closer to the batsman. Perhaps that's the reason. That's a big reason.
coordination knowledge.
And they know better person than Shane
तो
Warne.
खबर ये थोड़ी है कि मेरा पाँव ऐसे आना है या
Less of the deviation. And you're closer to the outside. You're closer to the stumps.
पावर इतना था साले में
Yeah, at times I think Jadeja probably spun the ball too much, which is it's hard to sometimes control these pitches about how much you turn the ball. O'Keefe hasn't turned the ball a bunch. Occasionally he's got the one to really brag. He's probably turned the least out of all the spinners. He's got the most wickets because the wickets just done too much. It really has been ever since he switched hands yesterday. He's got his length right. He's got his line right. The fielders have backed him up, and he's just been on a roll, and it's been great to watch. And it makes such a huge difference because the wicket style is look at the difference between the wickets. Now there's the red spot, that's where he's generally been around good leg. Steve O'Keefe a little further up. Is that a massive difference on the pitch? It also takes the batsman more on the front foot. Where I think Jadeja sometimes got the Australians on the back foot a little good because it's spun and bounced a bit more. 95 for 5.
मैं वो लास्ट में फिर भी बहुत बैट कम उठाना कम कर दिया था मैं नीचे रख रहा था
डिपेंड करता है देखो सिचुएशन तुम्हारे सामने तुम्हें पता है कि पीछे रहा और वो पेस नहीं डालेगा तुमने देख लिया तेरी माइंड में रखनी है और
86
तेजी मारेगा देन यू कैन
86
बड़ा रखो मारो धाड़ से बट जैसे स्पिनर आया चेंज करो स्ट्रेटजी बैट इतना ऊपर नहीं
86 15 ओवर 15 completed 5 to go
फिर भी लास्ट टाइम बहुत ट्राई किया जब आप बोल के गए इतना क्यों प्रैक्टिस कर रहे
बाला है ना
अभी जब बच गए
लास्ट ओवर है
करना हो गया
हो वैसे खेल गया इतना नहीं तो पता नहीं ये लोग नीचे खेलते कितने 7 तक चले गए थे ना 7-8
So earlier when the Sean Marsh put down and come on the inside of the tie. Well, Lyon, the unlucky Nathan Lyon here, that's just straight off the bat. David Warner's having a bit of a shocker at leg slip. He's dropped about 3 or 4 there at leg slip. He's normally a gun fielder. Unfortunately, he just can't hang on to a leg slip. Nathan Lyon's bowled beautifully, deserved another wicket. That was a straightforward catch at leg slip. He's disappointed too, David Warner. Look at that, straight to him. If you're going to field a leg slip, you've got to catch the majority of those ones. Unfortunately for the Australians, David Warner's dropped a few there. If you dropped it, that's the back shot lick in the match from Indian fielders. And for Australia, it was an opening batsman, David Warner. For India, it was Vijay, another opening batsman. Close in catching apart from Peter Handscomb. Been very ordinary.
ओनली हो कैच
ये टीम से हम खेल चुके हैं हार गए
कैच कौन लिया
भैया बॉलिंग टीम कैसे
CGI कौन लिया कैच
हम नहीं खेल
अंकित
Nick by the signal. I think I can hear somebody says the umpire's called, so let's not go upstairs. I think Matthew Wade said you think that was doing too much.
ये बिलाल भाई का कुछ ग्राउंड है या मतलब
I think he said, oh, I reckon it's probably hit the stumps, but it would have been umpire's call.
KKR कौन सा और दूसरा कौन सा ग्राउंड है
SSR विजयानंद
नहीं इधर कोई
KRR
KKR कुछ ग्राउंड है
KRR वहाँ
KRR
छोटा सा कौन आया भाई
Reaction when the catch was dropped was like they feel that there's another one coming. Normally when you see that kind of catch drop, his heads it down, takes a wide.
उस्मान भाई
बैट्समैन नेम
Aggressive field in the deep. Will use it.
ठीक है आप सब बोलते हैं
It's not out,
बच गया
not reviewed. Where did the ball go? Impact was outside and missing the leg stump by a big margin.
कृष्णा ने मेरे बैग से निकाल लिया था आई डोंट थिंक
Just a single for Ridhiman Saha. He'll keep strike. 99 to 5.
सौ को 4 कम 96
He'd love to bowl a long spell. Try and add to his tally. Already 10 wickets in the match. Looking at another 5 wickets in an
आज
innings.
खत्म मैच
विकेट्स कितने करा 6 6.
Okay, now that we've looked at O'Keefe and Jadeja, worthwhile looking at Nathan Lyon to right-hander. That's been his general leg. The odd spot crucial as we have more balls with pitch. Change to Ashwin. What do you make of it? I think it'll be interesting. Oh, that's another tight one. Up goes the finger. We'll come back with the comparison of Lyon and Ashwin a little later, but this one is straightforward.
और 2 दिन बचे हैं ना.
And he's getting wickets with deliveries that's straightening. The one that he turns and bounces is beating the bat. Another 5 wickets in an innings. And what a match he's having. And he's got 4 more wickets for India to come. Another example. Wide of the stumps, running his fingers over the seam, which is leg stump. Looked like it might have hit the inside edge or a bit of
बस बॉल गया देखो उधर.
They have no reviews left.
वो फील्डर वहाँ डरे हुआ है स्लीव पे वहाँ पे.
Got rid of the reviews within the first 7 overs. The Saha has to go. LBW O'Keefe for 5. 99 for 6 after 28.3 overs. And Australia will have a fantastic time at tea. Oh, Jadeja, he wasn't aware that tea was taken. He was all set to come out to bat.
क्या हुआ?
Then somebody had
Tea.
to tell him that
हमारा टी लिया बोल रहा है बैटिंग करने आएगा.
so Pujara still out there, batting on 31. So well done to him.
तो 6 पे टूडी भी लिया.
An hour and 25 minutes at the crease, while the others have fallen like 9 pins, as they say. It's not just the pitch that has disintegrated. The Indian batting has done the same along with it. 99 for 6 after getting 105 in the first. Big wicket, as always, is Virat Kohli's, because he was one who had the technique to survive as well as score runs. It was something that Steve Smith did for Australia, but hasn't been his test match. Left the ball alone outside the off stump, got clean bowled for 13. Pujara holding forward for India. Not out 31. The rest getting into double figures, some in single digits.
स्कोर 111.
Just not able
111.
to stand their ground against.
छोड़ दे.
Have a look at the last wicket fall.
हो गया.
Ridhiman Saha was there an inside edge. Did the ball hit the front pad and then the back? If it's hit the front pad, from that angle it seemed like it's going on to miss the leg stump. But no, it just holds its line, so that seems like it's going on to hit the stumps. There it is, just about leg stump. So Saha, leg before to O'Keefe for 5.
हो गया.
5.
10 मिनट.
For O'Keefe with that wicket, 5 for 33, 11 wickets so far, 4 more wickets left in the test match. Who knows, he might finish with the best
It's
ever
okay.
figures for an Australian bowler here in India.
27 चाहिए. 37.
Best is
3 overs
12 wickets
37,
in a match.
3 overs 37 required.
So Australia using Stark for just the 2 overs, 2 maidens. Nathan Lyon over the bowling, created pressure, got turned in bounds, bowled quicker through the air. Hazelwood just the 2 overs. But the
Bowler
real
कौन है?
star
राजशेखर.
once again has been the left arm spinner, Steve O'Keefe, 5 for 33. So Australia, very good toss to win. 260 on the board, got a lead of 155. Bowling out India for 105. O'Keefe getting 6 for 35 in the first innings, and Australia in their second innings got to 285. Splendid 100 there by the captain Smith, and India tottering at 99 for 6. Yeah, we just mentioned the best match figures so far from an Australian bowler here in India. Alan Davidson is the one who heads the list. This is versus India, not just in India. 12 wickets for 124, and that happened in 59. And Steve O'Keefe is already on that list with a good chance of being right on top. Who knows, he might get 15 wickets. That's the best he can do, because there's another 4 wickets to go in this test match. So well done, Steve O'Keefe. Time to look at the pie at tea time. Australia 5-1 with 2 shared. And didn't have to look at the session fights. No one's dominating this test match. So it's been a real divergent this test match for India after what they've done this grand home season of Indian cricket. A huge target set for India. Just 105 in the first. To bat out of the skins. Murali Vijay was the first one to go. Reviewed that one. They lost a wicket and the review as well. Laying down the wrong line, head falling all over. And Rahul immediately after.
You can't do anything.
नम जो है ना वो लिया रिव्यू लिया
Review also gone down for India.
कोई
It was within 7 overs.
आउट है
Was the umpire's call. And no problem with where the ball was heading. Really on the stumps. Two early wickets. Then keep striking. Without really expecting the ball to turn, but just gave him with the angle and knocked him over.
और का नाम क्या है महेंद्र
Just
का
go straight
नाम
after pitching. And he was stunned.
महेंद्र का नाम क्या है
Believe it.
राजा
Joy for this man. He's having the time of his life. Rahane then into the drive for a foot-leg delivery that stopped on him. A lot of rough areas towards the batsman. And a simple catch. A Dhoni for Nathan Lyon. Was in action again. It was Ashwin going a long way forward. Just imagine a few years back. No way this was going to be out. Even watching it real time. There's so much bat there happening so close with the pad, but now because of technology, you can see exactly what's happening. Ashwin a bit unfortunate for both innings to get out of that fashion. Ridhiman Saha demoted down the order. He keeps saying his shaky start, a bit nervous to begin with before he gets into his zone. Didn't last too long, just 13 balls for Ridhiman Saha. But another wicket for the left-arm spinner. So Australia really on top. 342 more to win for India, but looks like Australia will look to pick up those 4 wickets very quickly. Take a break and come back in about 15 minutes.
कितना नंबर आना पेरा वही नहीं ओरल ओरल deliberate okay fine कहीं को batsman didn't offer the shot right for that they won't give runs
India.
35,
This is
12:35.
his second lease of life in Test cricket. He hasn't had a proper run just yet. This was kind of like a make it or break it situation for him, and the pressure of taking on the #1 Test side.
Yeah, it was up against some quality batsmen too of India, so it was going to be an interesting challenge for him. And he didn't look that good yesterday morning, did he? For the first 9 overs he bowled, he had none for 30. Apparently, Darren Lehman, the coach, gave him a bit of a spray and said, "What's that rubbish you're bowling?" at lunch break. And then since then, Steve Smith changed ends. I think he ended up taking 6 for 5. He ended up with 6 for 35 yesterday. He's got another 5 for now, and he's bowled beautifully since he's changed ends. He's found his mojo. It's like he's got a Superman cape on out there at the moment. He's bowling beautifully, so yeah, that's good signs for Australia to have. Nathan Lyon bowling well, but backed up by Steve O'Keefe.
Absolutely. You mentioned the combination. You look at the past
second order
done well in India, who managed to trouble India. So in this Test match, we're taking these two into consideration. You look back at what Monty Paneser and Craig Swan did with Rangana Heron did.
Yes, I think so. I think we need somebody to make sure that the runs are not coming easy. If there is, runs are leaking from the other end, it takes the pressure off the batsman, because they can be watchful against a guy who's really
CGI का कितना points है?
You can just maybe set him out. But if you're getting runs at the other end,
उसमें
Nathan
नहीं
Lyon
आएगा.
not giving any runs, Hazelwood's not giving any runs, Stark is not giving any runs. So where are the runs going to come from? And apart from say a Virat Kohli and say a KL Rahul, I don't think there are too many Indian players who are very good at tapping the ball and taking the singles. MST, Virat were brilliant, but Virat on his own can't do that. So it's not even been possible for the Indians to rotate the strike, not give 6 consecutive deliveries to a bowler at a batsman. And that's where the problem is arising, because the odd ball's turning, they're playing for the turn, and have a look at the wickets. Most of the wickets that O'Keefe has taken have gone with the ball that has straightened up. Virat Kohli shouldering arms to a straight delivery. The earlier LBW of Murali Vijay to a straight delivery. And sometimes on a turning pitch, bowling a straight delivery is difficult. It gets you wickets.
It's something what we spoke about yesterday as well. This is what we were talking about, just that combination that has worked really well at Done India. And what we saw with Monty Paneser and Craig Swan as well, that lefty-offy combo is also doing really well here so far, Warnie. And these two were exceptional in that 2012 series one day. Graham Swan just took the lead. And it's interesting that Monty Paneser is there, because he's the one who's actually had a couple of words with Steve O'Keefe before he came here to India. We know that Sriram has helped him during that lunch break also particularly as well. He himself, Steve O'Keefe, spoke about just changing his pace up a little bit, maybe not bowling as fast because he was bowling a little fuller. You take it back and it just makes yourself just that much more accurate.
Yeah, it does. The left armers, you think back Harath, as you've been talking about, now O'Keefe, Jadeja's done well. So left arm spinner's been successful here in India. Monty Panesar there bowled beautifully in that series. I remember commentating on that series, and Monty and Graham Swan together were fantastic, but especially Monty Panesar, the pace he bowled was outstanding. So, yeah, look, the help him like that, if any help that Steve O'Keefe can get before this series, if it's listed all those guys, they've all been able to help him to put in those sort of performances, I'm sure he's going to get on the phone and say thank you very much.
And it's interesting what you're talking about in terms of the application as well, because you're expecting it to turn, aren't you? And you're expecting it to play for the turn. Now, Australia, of course, came here expecting vicious turn, and there is the difference from that point of view when you have a look at the comparison between O'Keefe and Jadeja. We showed you their speeds yesterday, and today we can show you the comparison.
Well, I've been saying it in the commentary since yesterday. Vicious turn will just beat the batsman. A little bit of turn will get you wickets. Either you get the batsman caught behind, caught
20 required.
or he goes down the pitch, misses it, you can get a stump.
6 balls, 20.
Turn the ball a lot.
2-0.
Then the batsman, as long as the batsman not following it, you just want to play as a batsman. If I'm playing and missing a 6 balls, I look like an idiot. But I'm still there. I know I'm there to fight for another day. So I think that's been the difference. You look at the Australians haven't really turned the ball a lot. And that's why they've been so successful. Indians have turned the ball a lot. They've looked like taking a wicket every other delivery. But they haven't taken a wicket every delivery because they've got the ball to just move too much.
And it's something you were saying the other day, or we heard your commentary as well, where you were talking about sometimes just don't rush through your overs, sometimes give it a little more patience. Don't always look to take a wicket, just try and wear that batsman down.
Yeah, exactly. When you've got the ball in your hand, nothing happens to you till you either let go of that ball. And I just think that I love that the Indian bowlers get through their overs so quickly. I like that at the end of the day's play, and I think that's good for the game. But sometimes I think they just have a tendency to rush. And I think as a spin bowler, you want to control the pace of the game.
By batsman
you want to make the batsman wait a beat or two and just stand there and let him think about what's coming next, then take that time. If you want to rush them occasionally, rush them. But to me, it was all rushed. There was no slow down, let the batsman think about what delivery could be coming next, give him time to think about how much the wicket's turning. So I just think the Indians might have just rushed there a little bit too much, I think.
And therefore their pace was not the accurate pace. They were a lot quicker.
That's right.
Yeah, because they were trying to rush through the overs, between overs. And as a batsman, again, let me just put my batting cap on. I'm saying to myself that if I've been beaten, I would much rather have a delivery immediately.
Exactly.
Because I'm not thinking about that. But if I'm there and the bowler is taking his time, maybe shining the ball on his trousers or just making the odd adjustment. As a batsman, I'm thinking, oh God, that ball turned.
Yeah.
What about it? But if the next ball comes in immediately and I've been able to dead bat it, then the previous delivery is gone out of my mind.
Yeah.
So it's important for the bowler to maybe just take that little bit of time to and let the batsman stew when he's actually been beaten.
And it's interesting you say that because you look at the spinners that have managed to trouble India in the past. You just look taking the last few series into consideration as well. So there was Ranga Herath in Gaul. That was a test match we lost. Then there was Nathan Lyon in Adelaide. We've taken 12. And then Moeen Ali in Southampton. Those 8. You look at those particular spinners. You always have a different game plan against them. Nathan Lyon on that list coming into India has gone on to say that I've actually studied Ravichandran Ashwin. And that's his preparation coming here.
Well, yeah, he's the best bowler in the world at the moment, Ashwin. So why not, as an off spinner, check him out and see what he does well. And I'm sure he's looked at him closely. This test match, I remember speaking to Nathan Lyon on day 2 after the first day and say, what did you learn? And he said he changed his pace well, he changed his angles well, he went over the wicket, around the wicket very well too. He didn't stay for too long. So, you got to learn off the best, no matter if they're in the opposition team or another team. You've got to learn off the best, and Nathan Lyon's doing that.
What a test match has been so far. Absolutely supreme from Australia. They're inching towards something special over here. A woeful record in India, a woeful record in Asia. But can India survive the day? That's the question. We will see you at the end of the day on Can Cricket Live.
In a battle of you versus yourself.
Learn to command yourself because you're invincible when you are yourself.
Are an expert.
Just like my Oppo camera phone.
The selfie expert. Selfie expert. Oppo camera phone F1S.
11
Camera phone.
12 కొట్టాలి ఇంకా 12 2 balls 12 runs 2 balls 11 2 balls 11
चलो come on back.
Good.
143 lost by 7 runs.